Hello, my beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are in the part of the world. Welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification so that whenever you see my upload, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of breach of contract. Please listen attentively as the complainant and the defendant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Can we just please don't just watch, share as you watch. Thank you. Oscar Don Victory Aigbo one. As long as much as every one of you coming up, please keep sharing. I want to watch after this program that you share. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Amadi, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, you speak up. Tell us what happened.
What happened is where we are worshiping before.
You say?
What happened is that where we are worshiping before,
Concentrate here, then you can answer.
so the place expired.
Okay.
So 4 months we pack in. So because when we rented the place, we start renovating the place. So on that process, it took us more months before packing.
I cannot hear what you're saying. I say speak up.
So when we
Voice
pack in
activated.
there, we stay 4 months, the place expired. So there's no money to pay. So they ask where we can get money to borrow. There's no way. So the owner of the place was disturbing. So that week they want to do salad. The woman said they want to do salad. Mama need money. So I come ask them, can you collect half? He said yes. Okay, I tell the pastors. So they call meeting, they say okay that I should help them get half of the money and give the woman. Then they will arrange and know how to pay the rest. That's okay. Then that day was Sunday. Monday, I went to the bank and paid him half, which is 36,000. So after I paid that money, after 1 week, the other pastor came to me. Did I succeed? I said yes. He asked me whether the head pastor called me. I said no. I said ah. So after the next Sunday, which is 2 weeks, they called me and asked the head pastor, have you called me?
They say they can't even hear you. What you're saying, they say they can't hear you.
So they asked the head pastor whether have he called me and asked me. He said no, but you know that I will pay the money. It's okay. It's okay. Now they will find way to pay me. So out since that 2016, we paid that money. 2017, the place expired again. So before it expired, I still told them, say, CEO, if we are getting to that month, so let's arrange, how to pay the debt. The pastor said yes, that God will provide, God will provide. So that October, when the thing expired, he said God will provide. So he can't tell us that in November we have meeting, which is the first Sunday of November. So on that meeting, he said that for now they have closed the place. So that the money they owe me, that he will pay me. So after that, he mentioned it 2 times. So as he closed the place, he packed everything inside church and left. 2017, 2018, till now, I did not see nothing. Then I went to his brother in 2018 after I came back from hospital because I had an accident. So I said, sir, please, your brother is owing me this money and he don't want to pay. So please help me talk to him. It's okay. So he asked me to come back. When I came back, it's okay. He will pay. That I should give him time. It's okay. So reach 2019 again, nothing. November, I went there again and tell him that the CEO, I never see the money. He said, he never pay me the money. I said, yes. He said, now he's doing good job that he's supposed to pay me the money. It's okay that I should go and come back the next night that we will go and talk to him. So the next night, I went there. On my way going, I saw his friend. His friend called Meto. Meto asked me, where am I going this night? I said, I want to go to Pastor Joseph brother. He asked me to come. I said, any problem? I said, no, but this is what has happened. It's okay. It's okay that I should not make trouble. He himself will go and say that he is his friend. That's okay. And when the brother said he will pay me the money from this November to January, he will pay. That's okay, no problem. Then later, after
November which year?
November 2019. Then after 3 days, that in friend Meto called me, said that he had talked to him. He said that I should give him March and then failing he will pay the money. I said, okay, so no problem. So March ending, that's where coronavirus starts. I said, okay, this one now is only wicked person that will go and disturb us. Nobody know the future, what will go come ahead. So on September this year, so that in friend called me. He said, anything? I said, no. Say, say coronavirus and the nouns, I don't know. It's okay. He will go and meet him again and remind him. That's okay. So later he called me that he want to see me. I said, okay. So I'm going to work when I come back. So when I come back, I meet him. He said I should come on Sunday, that he sent something to him. I said, okay. So on Sunday, which is 13th of September, I go there. So when I go there, he count money. So as he count money, I say, how much is it? He says 15,000. I said, okay. See, when is he going to pay the rest? He said, he don't know. He's just say, give him to hold this one. I said, So you know why I asked? Because one, this money have been argued. He told the other person that they have given me some part of it. And the amount, they arguing for it. So he told them that is 34,000. So I said, okay, you know what will happen? To avoid problem, tell him to tell you the day or when we pay the rest. See, please. So I think I tell you the amount. He said no. He not tell you the amount, and he not tell you the amount to him. So please, you have tried. I know that you are the one that pushing him to pay this money. So you try. So God bless you. But please ask him when he will pay the rest. I go. So when I go, I went to work on Monday, come back on Wednesday. So I met him on the way. He said, James, why didn't you collect that money? I see how the country is. Why you do like that, this and that? I said, So government, you are not a babe. I explained to you how this thing happened. Did I fight him? Did I argue? I say, ask him when he's going to pay the rest. It's okay. If I know go take, I should leave it. So since that September till now, I didn't hear anything. So that's why I come here. So I called the second pastor to see what happened. That one said,
what is the name of your church?
It's we just name it all Christian, all believers.
Who name her?
He just name it like that.
Who just name her?
The pastor. So
the church they register.
It's not registered.
That is one offense. Go ahead.
So the second pastor said that he's not supposed to do that. That he have talked to him about the money many times. That at least I command them for that share. Enter their 4 months replace
now they see vision for that church.
No.
No.
So
now they do spiritual work there.
No. So he said that he is not welcome about that. That is not how Christians are supposed to behave. Even as I come here, I step on him, say, see where I come. He said, anywhere I go, that nobody will blame me. That the way he take the thing is not. Since that, this is 4 years, he never asked me or talk anything about that money, except this in friend method of pushing him. So that's why I come here. Please, I didn't come to trouble also. What I need is my money. I have many things to do with the money. Thank you.
It's all right. Pastor who?
Joseph.
Oh yeah. Where did you attend your pastoral school? Concentrate here, don't pick to look, just the looking. Which day did you graduated from your pastoral school?
Ma, being a pastor
Ah.
doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go to Bible school. I'm asking you as somebody who is called.
You're asking
God
that someone
called-
don't
God-
shout.
Okay.
If you want to don't shout here. Don't just shout here. Here is not church. Here is office. Don't shout here. God call you, Abi.
What I'm trying to say is that God called people to His work.
Mm.
So it doesn't mean that it's everybody that God called that should go to Bible.
Do you
Bible
have
school.
church?
That is what brought us here, man.
Do you have church? I want you to answer me yes or no. Don't be answering me question for question. Do you
we-
have church?
We were operating a church, not that we have actually transformed into a church, like he said. That is why we bear the name All Believers Fellowship.
You bear the name of Believers Fellowship.
Yes,
How many members do you have?
we were up to 25. I
You're up
believe.
to 25.
Yes.
Who is the treasurer among you?
We didn't have a treasurer. The church was just small children and just few adults.
Do you do offering in that church?
Yes.
Who have been holding the offering money?
The offering we used to collect was not more than, at times, 600, 800. I have the record in my house.
600 naira.
Sundays, yes.
And who used to hold it now? Who they collect after? Now collect the offering. And what do you do with the offering? Who hold it?
I used to hold the money.
Okay, as the head pastor.
Yes, madam.
Okay, go ahead.
So we entered the place, we rented the place, and before we entered there, we gathered and agreed that we were going to be different from other churches in behavior.
Okay.
So when we entered there, by the grace of God, we were able to pay for the place. So
How did you raise the money to pay for the place?
the money was raised by the members.
Members.
Yes, not just me.
How did you get the member? You're supposed to have yourself. Is it not said? I mean, one or two persons that will establish church before you begin to call member.
Yes, we started together with let me say about 3 men and some few women.
Okay.
So we raised the money that we used to pay, for the place. So, like I said, when we started, we agreed that we were going to serve God in spirit and in truth. A time came, I didn't know what went wrong. This brother, where we were using, it was his apartment.
Is it a brother or a pastor?
He is not a pastor. We were using his apartment.
Why do you say it's not a pastor?
He is a brother. He is not an ordained pastor.
Did they ordain you?
I was ordained.
Who ordained you?
I was ordained in my former church.
Which church is that?
The name of the church is Christ Healing Power Ministry.
Christ Healing Power Ministry. Where is it located?
We live in the same environment, the same place where we live at Ajade.
They will go and invite that na pastor. Pastor will ordain you, and you must not go to pastoral school. Once you say God call you, begin to ordain you up and down. Continue, and they hear you.
So we were there doing the work of God. We agreed that we were going to be, mindful of the things of God. So a time came, his behavior changed. And like I said, we were in his apartment. His behavior changed. And the people around were not happy with us. Things started going down the drain.
How?
God was not happy with us because of the way he was behaving.
How was it behaving?
What happened? There was a lady in the church. This is what brought all these things that resulted to where we are now.
Okay.
So he was befriending the lady. The lady will be going there, sleeping there,
Yeah.
We sat down and called them and said, my brother, this is not what we agreed earlier.
Okay.
This is not good in the sight of God. People around were murmuring. Sometimes we will come to night vigil, we will knock. This man and that lady, they will be inside, they will not open.
Is he not married?
This man?
Yes.
He is married.
And the wife is there?
The wife is in the village with his children.
Okay.
So, people around were mocking at us. Those who are supposed to join us to make the ministry grow, they ran back.
Okay.
Within us, the Spirit of God was no longer with us. Everything went down the drain. There was no courage. So that was why to pay for the rent became very difficult for us. So he assisted in paying for the rent.
Which is how much?
36. He said it's 38, but he just measured 36 now, which I agree with him, is 36,000.
Okay.
So the place that very place, we built altar. The altar is still there. The place is tarred. My door, I brought iron door that are mounted there. The iron door is still there. The altar is still there. There's another person now there. The person is a pastor and the church is there now. I did not remove the iron. I did not remove the tiles from the ground. The altar I built, I did not remove it. We spent a lot of money there. But because of his behavior, this became difficult. A time came.
But you don't know that place is his house? Was he not where he was living before he performed church there?
He was living in a room, a parlor flat, and there was another room beside it. They call it attachment in our place there. So we rented that place and joined his corridor along with it.
Okay.
So that is why I say it is his apartment, because sometimes if you want to maybe urinate or ease yourself, the other single room that we rented and joined with this corridor does not have anything. So this was how he continued with this lady. This man said, nobody will stop this lady from staying or coming to his house. The lady cried, nobody will stop me from entering this man's house. What happened? We have to say, we cannot continue like this. So we packed out. He said, I'm owing him. I am not owing him. It's the church that is owing the money. But a time came when we left. He started going from one place to another, telling people that I owe him. Because for the sake of peace, I said, no problem, I will pay. And when we left there, I was not doing anything. Everywhere was hard, was difficult for me.
Yeah.
Because of the condition he brought us. You know, when you sin against God's altar, you are committing such a sin. The consequences is bound to be.
Is this man living inside your church, or is living inside his own room?
He's living inside his own room.
Don't do demonstration, break my camera.
Oh, no, man. He's living inside his own room, but he passed the church, the corridor. He passed the church to enter inside his room, madam.
So if you pass somebody corridor to enter inside church, which kind of business did the person have with his room and connected to your church?
Yes, the church and his room are together, madam. The church and his room are together. I told you the room we rented and his corridor and his room parlor, they are the same thing. So because of the reason, we packed out, and he asked me, he said I'm the one owing him, that I should pay him. I didn't have anything doing. So I promised him that I will pay. This year, September, one of the person he told that I'm owing him, I took 15,000 naira. The church is the one I'm supposed to pay him, but I took 15,000 naira on my own.
How can it be the church now? You said the church is not registered, and you are the one that is headed there as a pastor. That you said
like I said, madam, we have not really become a church. We are still praying to become a church.
So why are you not referring that it's the church that's supposed to pay him? Are you not the one heading what you call church?
Yes, I'm the one that headed the place, man.
Yes.
And I did not borrow the money from him to do anything personal for myself.
How? You said you are the pastor.
Yes,
you are the ordained pastor.
Yes,
but who is church? Who is pastor? Are you not the one collecting the offering?
But it was an agreement between all of us.
That's what?
To collect the money and pay for the rent.
But you are still in the church.
Yes, we were
and
still
with
there.
other people are still in your church, your group, people that left there.
Yes, madam.
So why won't you pay his money? I better go straight to the point. Don't waste my precious time.
So I took 15,000 naira September this year. I said, please hold this. I took to the man. I said, give it to him. I tell him that by the grace of God, I will complete the rest. The man came to me and said, because I didn't say, why didn't I bring all the money? Or I did not tell him when I'm going to bring back the rest. I said, why didn't he collect the money? Things are difficult for now. He should have collected the 15,000 naira, and I know in me, I have made a commitment to show him that I want to pay the money. He should have taken the 15,000 naira, and by the grace of God, after a while, I will pay the rest. If not once, maybe twice again. So that is how it has been. He refused the money. Up to today, the money is still with the person I gave the money to give him. He refused to collect it.
Up till now, the money is still with the person.
It's still with the person.
So why didn't you go and collect the money, since you are the one that gave the money to the person?
I did not, because if I collect the money, I will spend it. That is why I left the money with the man.
Where is the man now?
The man is in our area there.
Why did you? What is the total money, sir? How many million?
36,000 naira.
Mine is 38,000.
You mentioned 36.
But you just mentioned 36.
I mentioned 36 because it's what they asked me to go and pay.
Then
is what they asked me. They have for the total amount is 72,000. I pay half, which is 36,000. Then to gather the other money, they did this thing, dedication, and the people they hope that they will give them the money. The money did not complete. The woman continued traveling to pay the rent on October till December. Then that Sunday, what made me to add the 2,000? That Sunday, about 4 or 5 people pay tithe. So in that tithe, I hope that he will bring out 2,000 to complete that money, because that woman was troubling.
Which woman?
The landlady. So I did not do it. I said, okay, sister, take this 2,000, add. Tell them that I borrowed them. I don't add 2,000 so that we complete and give it to go and pay.
Do you tell him when you were adding?
I tell the sister that holding the
No,
money.
do you tell this pastor now that you in person? Do you tell him before you?
I did not tell him.
And you were distributing the money because you think you have enough money.
So they still send the text to him that the money is inside the altar. Go there and collect the money and pay. He went there and collect the money and pay. And he did not ask how did the money complete. Then the next day, I still tell them, say, now me complete them all. The second pastor is alive. It's here.
Were you part of the formation of the church?
The formation.
The formation
yes,
of that church. Were you part of them?
I'm a brother there.
You were part of them.
Yes, sir.
You were part of them.
Yes,
all of you formed that name, yes, and decided to have a place way of worship to build church from there. Yes. Why are you defiling the place? Why were you defiling the place?
Not defile the place.
Say you were bringing women sleeping there, you lock the place, you don't allow them to go and do their service there. Where do you expect them to get the money I give to you when you did not use women, you did not allow them to worship God and let them raise the offering and tithe where they are doing their work? Their church.
He lied against me. The second pastor is alive. I never wanted to lock that place. The whole key.
Then were you taking women sleeping in what you call church?
No.
Were you sleeping with women there?
No, ma. No, ma. This sister she's talking was always come there. There's a brother that want to marry that sister. Before the brother and the family and the sister that have problem. Then when we start this place, that sister was always come there. They live there. I live with one other brother. That sister used to come there. So this sister, they quit him for her house. For her house, no place for her to stay. At least as a pastor, he eat her offering, her tithe, everything. At least he's not working. It's me and that sister hold this man. He can ask the other pastor. He can invite the other pastor or any member of that church. And
you people know now only men did that church. Women did that church at all.
We now few women there.
Women there at all.
Women.
So how come be saying that you won't call the house the woman? Say all the women were there for that church. Nobody see house the woman.
God is here. Say the truth.
Say truth in words. You are lying against me.
Agatha used to cry. You yourself boasted that nobody will stop you from
Can you swear?
from making Agatha to stay in your house.
Can you swear?
Swear. Why should I swear?
Can you call on God?
I'm telling you the truth of what you
I
did.
never make any of these statements.
This lady was in her house day and night. She was there for let me say for years. When she goes to work, come back there, sleep there, inside church. We rebuked this man. We tried to correct this man. He said no. There were other ladies there, even in my house. I said, you can come to my house and stay. Another lady is there to stay. They said no.
My is lying. We even say this pastor have only 2 daughters. Why can't this sister stay with him? Why can't this sister stay with him?
You mean I will refuse somebody when I told you that you are doing the wrong thing?
This sister is a witch.
Okay, even when this sister rented the place,
you know,
this sister
left. I struggle, as they say that, I struggle to make sure that the sister rent house. He rented the house, but to prepare the place for her to go there.
So you are the one that paid for the house rent?
No, I did not. It's not me. It's she that
James,
paid.
please don't lie. We had meeting. Remember, up to 2 times because of this matter.
Lying.
Telling you to drive this girl away. Lying. You said nobody can stop you. The girl was crying.
Stop lying.
Nobody can stop me from entering James' house. Was this what happened?
I hope those people will be here. I hope Pastor Godway will be here.
The girl was crying, nobody was
yes.
James was crying, nobody
I said I cannot continue worshiping in such a place. That was why I backed out. Even today, another church is there now in his house.
Did you people caught him naked or having an affair with the girl?
Madam, they sleep together every day in that place.
Can't brother and sister sleep together without having
it's not his wife. It's against the word of God.
That God
it's against the word of God. You are married, you have children in the village. How can another woman be sleeping in your house? Even the wife called me and said, what is going on there? I said, Madam, come down to Lagos yourself and see. I have nothing to tell you. This is what happened, madam. I am not saying that the church owe him. Now he said I owe him. I am not saying that I will not pay him. That is why I make the move. Took 15,000 naira. I said, please give me this first.
How many years now?
This thing happened in 2016 and we left there 2017.
Since 2017, you never raised offering to return his money. What kind of wickedness is that?
I've not been doing church, madam, since then.
Now don't close the church?
Yes. We have not really register or make it a full church. We were just beginning, but what we agreed
and you know they see vision.
Sir,
I for say make you see me vision this afternoon. Make I come pay the balance.
If you can help me, I'll show you that God will bless you.
Keep that one. Make keep joke aside.
Let me clear this.
The
day he declared that the church is now suspended. So he stand on the altar, say that money he will pay me, that he is the one to pay. The other pastor was the
only member that scattered the church, that they will never able
it's
to
not
raise
to me,
money
it's
again.
him. It's him that closed the church.
The one that's made us to leave that place. You and that your wife, your concubine, scattered the church.
So when this man they closed the place,
because of what we were doing, the Holy Spirit asked us to leave that place because you have defied the place.
And the Holy Spirit did not show you people new place to go after Holy Spirit asked you to
the grace of God, madam, the calling of God does not die. By the grace of God, I know God is going to give me another place. But for now, I have been waiting upon him to direct me. I think you see.
But this morning, sincerely speaking, let's face the fact, you need to return his money back to him. You are the head pastor of that church, and he uses hard-earned money to help you people out. So you have no reason to say you are looking for 30,000 and be whatever for how many years. It's not possible. That is bad.
This one we told you, he starts work on October.
That is very bad.
He closed the church on November 5th. He's lying now that he's not doing anything. He's working since that. His brother told me that he's doing good job now. That he's supposed to pay me that.
That is what I listen to me, pastor. You need to leave this. People should keep. I just want to relax my brain by trying to listen to both of you on what you are talking. One, church or no church, this have nothing to do with his money. You have to return his money back to him.
I want to return the money.
You have to refund the money back here now from this, because you cannot say you are looking for 36,000 naira since 38 since 4 years ago. That is act of wickedness, sincerely speaking. Even if it's prayer that God called you, if God called you, say I send you and I'll provide what you need as somebody that God called. God did not call you without making provision for what you can use to serve him. That is not God. Our God never change. So if you truly want to do things and leave the rest to God to judge, on your own you ought to have find any means, return the money, give what is for Caesar to Caesar, give what is for God to God, give him what belongs to him that he has used to help the church or help you. Then let it go his separate way. Then you ask God for his direction and proper vision on how to do the work that he said he called you for. So you cannot just be telling us I don't need all this story.
I want to pay the money. That is why September this year, 2 months ago, I took a 15,000 naira to give him.
Call that person that you call now. We want that money transferred to our account and tell us when you return that money, the balance, as fast as possible.
Oh, before I came, I asked him whether he's with the money. He said he's not with the money now, but I believe probably between now and January we'll be able to collect the money, because this money is in September.
What are you talking about?
I can go home and ask him when he will be able to give me the money. I will collect the money and give it to him. We stay in the same place.
Listen to me, so that I will not get you arrested in this office. Some of you will just start gradually. You will find yourself in the police station now. That is fraud.
I can give you the man number.
I don't give me anybody's number. Nobody have any business with anybody apart from you here. Just behave yourself. Just behave yourself. Gathering people in a room, calling church and all that, all the atrocities people have committed, and that alone can even make me get you arrested here. Talk more of to collect money from somebody since 4 years ago, and you want to tell your story in front of me here.
I'm sorry, ma.
I need that money refund back to him. I don't know whoever you gave money to. As far as that money, he did not collect the money. The money is still within you and the person. Tell me when you return this money for me next week and stop all this stuff. Stop wasting my MB.
The money is still with the man. As when I go back now, madam, I will go to that man and try to.
Are you not aware that you are coming here for this case?
I'm aware, ma.
So why don't you go and collect the money, or you think you just want to come and tell story and walk away?
I asked the man whether he has the money.
Bring this form for me first.
I asked the man whether he has the money. He said he doesn't have the money now. I wanted to collect the money and bring here.
So is it not criminal act? You say you gave money to somebody, you give the person, then you now say he has the money. Do you have the money? Is that not conspiracy? So you give somebody 50,000 and you're asking the money, do you have the money? Do you give the person money to eat, or you send him to go and give the person and they do not collect? Are you not supposed to collect the money? Are you a baby? That means all the offering that they have been doing for you, that's how you have been eating it. If you cannot keep 15,000 naira.
I gave the man this money.
Some of you don't, you are talking, you will not consider what you are saying.
So he took the money to him, he rejected it. So I will go back home now and meet with the man to get the money from him. That is how I'm going to do it. I have to go back home.
I want between now till Monday. What time are you returning the money? That is what I'm asking you. I have no business with whom you are calling them. And you, if person owe you 1 million and they give you 50,000 out of 1 million, how much should be the balance?
Yeah.
Speak up. Let me hear you, sir. How much should be your balance? 50,000 out of 1 million. Left how much?
Yeah, 9 something.
9 something. So it cannot be 1 million, right? So somebody is owing you 36,000 and they give you 15,000 out of 36,000. Why do you reject it? Why don't you collect it? Is it not debt?
Ma, I tell the person to Did you tell you when you're going to pay the rest?
Must you know when they need to pay the balance before you take the advance?
Why I say that is because he is arguing, telling people that it's 34,000.
Even if it's 34,000, even if he said it's 10,000, why didn't you collect the 50,000 out of the one they give to you first?
So that's why I reject it, because I know who I'm dealing with.
Even in this office, except he have bulk to come and drop. If he did not bring bulk, we are still going to collect part of it and collect the balance. How can they be owing you? Somebody give you money out of this, you rejected the 15,000 naira because they say it's 34,000 naira. You've not collected the 15,000 and talk about the 17,000 or 18,000. You rejected 15,000 for 2,000 naira.
I know who I'm dealing with. I know who I'm dealing with. That is why I am a criminal. That is why.
Mr. James, which day are you bringing his money or transfer the money to our account? I've had both of you. The way out now is the money.
Yes, madam. Well, it is. I have made up my mind to pay him his money.
Don't tell me you've made up your mind. You never made up your mind. I've told you, don't make me. I said I don't have time for more than 1 minute to attend to your. I think you met people outside, and you see people full outside there. Don't use your own, disturb my own.
When I go back,
if you made up, not tell me when you go back home. You will tell me when to return the money here now. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me when you go back home, because the money I've been with you since 4 years.
Yes, ma. What I'm trying to tell you is that I have 15,000. The money with that man now is I have 15,000. And what is left is 23,000, and I cannot get the money that 23,000 in bulk now, madam. But I want to assure you that between now, I want to go and make that man collect 15,000 naira between now and let's say more 10, give it to him. Then between now and February, I will give him the balance.
It's not possible. Now, police will call for you. You go bail yourself from station first. Since you don't need cooperation.
I don't want to do something that when you call me, I will say,
bring his money. Where are you working? Where are you working?
I'm not working, madam.
Who said you are not working?
I'm not working.
He said you are working.
I was working.
You were working.
I was working with. I was, because of what happened, because of the misery he brought upon me. I went to driving.
Which misery?
I went into driving.
You are not for
and I'm not working. I was working with a CNI, a company that hires drivers. But during this COVID-19, they were paying me 46. My salary was reduced to 23,000.
Okay, they were paying you 46 for how long? If you are not a wicked human being, they were paying you 46,000. What's not been paying him his money?
I worked 1 year. It was from this 1 year.
46,000 times 12. How much have you gathered from that time?
Madam, this 46,000 we are talking about, that is where my transport is. My feeding my family.
No, your transport for no day. If you come my office to come and collect your transport.
So they stopped. They didn't stop me. They were not giving me 23,000.
Wicked set of people everywhere in Nigeria here.
I have to stop because they were giving me 23,000. Now I'm not working. But September this year,
hello,
I managed.
Sir.
Yes, madam.
When are you paying?
Please,
I am here story.
What I'm saying, ma, is that this 15,000 is on ground. Before this month,
what I go 15,000 should be brought to this office this week.
Okay, I will try my best.
You are not trying, you are writing.
I will bring it. I will bring the 15,000. But the other part, madam, I will bring the 15,000 to this office or give it to him.
Don't give it to him. You have no business with this man anymore. You have no single business with him again. Drop that. Bring that money to come and drop it here. Now, no, they check off now on atrocity when they commit bad belly up and down, when they carry, they deceive people up and down. God save you that you said you people are not together. I would have arrested you people. You gathered again to say you are gathering for one church. I will arrest all of you and lock you up and send you to prison. Church everywhere. Evil everywhere. All of na conspire and open one inside one room. They deceive men, deceive women. There you are. God call you. God call who? You are collecting 45,000 naira every month. What stop your work? They are paying you 20 something thousand. No, the company foreclose the company, give you give you shareholder there. Selfishness. You owe somebody 30 something thousand in so many years. You have the audacity to come and sit in front of me and be talking rubbish. Call that person. Let them bring the phone. Call the person you gave that 15,000 naira. And go and collect that 15,000, bring it. Then you come here, come and tell me whether you will not pay that money back. I will just follow you, arrest you, and we'll go to your visit. Go and withdraw that money. Bring his phone. Let it call the person you gave that 15,000. All of you are fake, including you. What do you do for a living before an open church? What were you doing? You that is a money lender. What were you doing?
I'm working.
Working where?
I'm working with Jubaile.
With what?
Jubaile.
Jubaile as what?
As a technician.
Technician. So how did you now form church with this man? What was you people's plan?
He's a pastor, I'm a brother. So
pastor and brother, when I meet myself, I know say I don't
we are worshiping together at the other.
I know.
Church.
As now they worship for another church in another church. Now I can't see the pastor and the wife as bad pastor. Make we go form that. And I don't see it sad and they do offering. They give tithes. Make we go form our own.
We don't give offering, give tithes.
No,
so
now that place now see the offering, they take offering and this
so,
and I decide to open on our own.
Even as now in close, everything church gets now in house and carry out. Nobody know, no member of church follow. Even when I come back for work, all the young people say, why only your pastor is packing everything? No member following. Even the other pastor.
What and what do you people have that he packed?
So chairs and the other thing.
What you pack from there,
So,
as the pastor you call yourself, that God call you where you don't see your certificate. Don't you know they can even arrest you when they say you be pastor without whatever. They form church. What and what did you pack from that church that they all of them buy that you confiscate to your own as your own property? What did you pack there?
No, it's I only took chair and the pulpit.
Chair and pulpit.
Yes.
What kind of chair?
It's
Plastic chair. Abi executive chair.
Plastic chair and the fan.
But you don't know.
And the fan. It's the way that bought it now. We bought it for God. As 9 be the head.
So fan can't they blow God? No, in that church they were fan they blow you.
I know it. I just explain what it does.
You need the chair or the fan.
I know it.
They are at home. I'm not doing church with them.
Pastor, God call you. No leave that church. You must form church. What is his name? Metu.
Yes, sir.
So where your wife and children now?
Yeah,
No sense are from one thing we lead to another. They are where?
Yeah, so
At home where? What you put there for Imo State, you dey Lagos. What you put there for Imo State?
yeah, schooling.
So that you will have access to Agatha.
This man is lying against me. I wish the other people will come here. So we know who they lie.
Agatha and James.
Yeah, I'm lying against you.
You are lying against me.
He said his name is Metu.
Yes, ma'am.
This is off. Hello? Your first study. We need that money tomorrow by Monday. Yes. Hello. I can hear you. You can bring it on Monday morning. Hello, I can hear you. We can send you the account number. It's in Ikeja. But if you feel the way you are saying is very far, go and pay the money to the account. Okay. So when are you sending it? We'll send it now to Human Rights account. Both of them are here. They are hearing you. Okay. Yes. Can any of them talk to him? Hold on. Talk to him. Use your mouth. Tell him now. Say transfer the money.
Hello, Gametu. So we are here. And they say they
don't talk much. You tell him to transfer the money to our account.
They will send you the account so that you will send the money by at least by Monday. That is it. That is what the madam said we should do. So I want you to try. I know you told me that you don't have the money.
Don't
try.
Stop create my this thing. You said what? Come in. Come. Are you sending this money, yes or no? If you, that is what I'm asking you to bring the money tomorrow. If you don't bring the money tomorrow, if I don't see that money in that account on Monday, you will not find it funny. They did not send you that money to eat it. I've told you, don't waste my credit. Send that money. We are sending you the account number. Now send that money latest on Monday before 12 o'clock. Let that money be in that account. Now you want talk a story, you tell them say you did not have that money. You are a complete criminal. Will you shut up your mouth here?
I asked him whether he can give me the money as I was coming. He said he doesn't have it.
Do you need to tell him that I called now? Did he argue that he don't have the money? He said he can't come here tomorrow except on Monday. He said so why are you judging for? Why are you telling him I told him that he don't have money?
I agree with them because I already asked him. He said he doesn't have.
Don't bring that money. That disgrace that you are looking for, I'll help you disgrace you very well. Wicked people everywhere. Now wickedness. Now somebody that is earning for something thousand naira for 1 year and he did not give. Some of you will be adult. You will not behave like the family man you are. You have wife, you have children, and you are behaving this way. And you are expecting somebody to respect you. You will age, you look at your age, you will not respect your old age. As you are coming here over how many years that you are owing this man, if you want to just behave like a responsible family man, or the pastor that you ordain yourself that you are claiming up and down, forming church food that I don't understand, you would have carried this money. This is the money. Not that I have issue with this man. You collected collected salary for how many years? You are telling me story here.
I would have bring the money.
Why would you have it?
Things are difficult for me now.
Things are not difficult for him.
I don't have the money.
And that thing will be difficult for you.
I'm not working.
As you claim that they lie things are difficult
I'm not working.
Please I have to return that money. Don't waste my money.
Before yesterday, I went to borrow 60-something thousand from Access because I don't have money. Even my children to give them this thing. For 2 months, they never pay me salary. This man is lying. He's driving bus.
Which boss?
He's driving
give
bus,
me proof. If you have anything you want to tell me, give me proof. If you give me proof, he's not living an inch from here.
Madam,
which boss?
Madam,
he's driving.
Which boss? You show where?
He's driving.
Madam, let me
which route is he applying?
Madam, let me tell you. This
Let
boss,
him tell you.
it's just that my phone is not here. This boss is saying I'm driving. This boss is not working. This boss has been a mechanic now.
What?
And up till now, if you go to my place, it's a mechanic workshop.
Did you tell anybody you were driving bus? He said you have not been working since COVID-19. They pay you 25,000.
I was working when this boss came. I don't know how to really run this all this road because there was no work again. I have to enter. Before I know it, the boss started having problems.
Who get the boss? Who have the boss?
And it's a mechanic.
Who have the boss?
It's my brother who owns the boss.
Which your brother have the boss?
It's not my own. It's not my boss, man.
Right,
so
the
boss is the mechanic.
Finish this one and wait outside here. Finish that thing and wait outside here.
Father, what do you want me to?
Give me that whatever. To wait outside. You don't even need to pay money to work for something. Today is what sale. You go use your mouth. Do the right thing. No. I will need. You have the money. Just line.
I don't have the money. If I have the money,
don't worry.
I will pay.
The money will come out from you.
I will bring the money here.
I beg not lock him. What time is my money?
Let him bring the money until he tells me the right way of returning this money. That is only when I'm listening to him. Not to tell me that you don't have the money. You have the money.
I don't have the money, madam. If I have the money, I will tell you the truth that I have the money. I don't have the money. Things are very difficult for me now. The boss I'm using to manage is a mechanic workshop. I don't have any other source. That is why I want to give him the time I will be able to pay the money. Because if I say I will pay the money and I can't refund the money, that's another problem.
If you have the mind of returning the money since 3-4 years ago, you would have returned it. You don't want to return it. That is why you are doing that game.
Madam, don't forget that I am not the one that owe him this money.
You are the one that is owing him.
It's the church that owe him this money.
It's not church. Just shut up there. Do you register any church? And if you make that comment to say you are not the one owing him again, you will have a lot of questions to answer today. If you are not the one that is owing him, you give him 15,000. Did you register any church? I've asked you who have been collecting money. Say you are the one collecting money from the group you formed that you are defrauding people inside that place. Call it church. Say church is owing you. You don't know what they call church. You write your name and address. And you are to return this money on or before 31st of December. Write it there.
Madam, please give me.
Write the address here.
Madam, please. 31st of December, I'm begging you. I can only, let me say, end of January. I don't want to disappoint. For now, I know how to.
How much are you bringing this December? Not tell me that you will not have at all. How much are you bringing this December? That is only when I will give you to pay the balance January. How much are you giving this December? you want to call line, I don't hear. No want like that. No person no come enter my office begin the line online. If you want to call any line, it's 090302474. I have other case to attend to. Victory, I don't hear. Victory, I do. Names. No, never say until she come inside here. January which year? Abi one whole January till another 3 years ago. If you want to pay the balance, abeg pay it now. Where is Omewa? Yes, you can pay it. I'll send the account number right now. Before I finish there, we'll still be here. No good time for children. 01057343006. Please, if you want to pay now, pay that money now that they are here so that we can know how to conclude the said the 21,000. I remember. They are not well. How's that? 2019, a business, full business for serious-minded woman being my platform. Is it 46,000 or 36,000? 38,000, not 46,000, please. That's what they said. Not. All right, still waiting, Miss Emewa, for a response. If there's any alert, there are still much around waiting for your response before we finally close it. Remove this thing from vibration. It's cutting off call. Call is not coming in. Just come in and it will just trip off. See, it's not your vibration. Is that not vibration?
I just changed it not to vibration for.
Give me now. I'm expecting calls. You can remove it there or whatever. Let's just go to that. I think there is a. Hmm? You need to buy a lantern. You see, it goes off again. Let the person pay, please. And please, if you make the payment, send a slip to 08033024550, please. All right, Agatha. Agatha, be Monica. However, please, we are still waiting for the payment. The account number is pinned there. Thank you and God bless you. I will soon block many of you today. 2018 or 21 will know how. Hello? Yes, go straight to the point. Ikeja, but not today again. Already closing for today. All right, while we wait for the payment slip of our sister who volunteered to assist, they will still be waiting outside while we attend to other cases. Make that payment, make that transfer. God bless you.